Everyone is a product, and everyone needs marketing to succeed. Let's talk about it right now on the C-Spot. Going to market with Wendi and Peter.
Howdy doody.
Hello, hello.
You said duty.
I said duty. Wait, your microphones aren't up yet, guys.
No, wait.
But out. Damn it. Our guests are already in. They're like so sick of waiting. You're waiting. You're so sick of waiting. Anyway, Peter, hello. How are you?
Hello, Wendi. I am great. How are you?
You survived the 101. How'd you get here, Peter?
I did. Well, well, Wendi, I took Van Nuys Boulevard to the 101 exit
But wait,
ramp.
did you go north? Or did you go north or south?
I went
Van
south
Nuys
on.
Boulevard?
I went south on Van Nuys Boulevard.
You thought about going over the hill, but you decided that you would.
Right, and then I took a left onto the 101 on ramp, and then that took me around the 101 Hollywood. But then there was an overturned truck, so I got off on Lancashire, actually,
Lancashire.
and then I took the Cahuenga Pass.
We're doing the Californians right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Then I took the Cahuenga Pass.
It's boring.
to-
Quicker.
yeah.
We have an hour, right?
No, we have 50,
Well, now
50
we
minutes,
only have
not
5
now.
minutes.
Not
Not just
now.
5 minutes.
Now we wasted all that time.
All right.
Welcome to the C-Spot, going to market
Yeah,
with
well,
Wendi and Peter.
thank
We're
you,
here
Peter.
every Thursday at 12
Thank you,
noon.
Peter. Thank you, Peter. We have some, we are here every Thursday at 12 noon. And
Yes.
then anytime, any other time you want, because you can download us, you can go to our YouTube channel, you can see us where we haunt you.
And the
we
YouTube
will
channel
haunt you
is
for the rest of your lives.
The YouTube channel is C-Spot Direct.
Run Direct.
C-Spot Run Direct.
Okay, so we have 2 guests in the studio today.
We do.
We do. And we have one of them is setting a record.
And who's that?
Okay, so we'd like to start the show off with What's Your Bag? So we have 2 guests in the studio today. One is holding the record for the most, the person who's bothered us the most to be on the show.
Yes.
Which is
What?
Blair.
No.
So Blair Taylor,
Yes.
well, we're going to introduce you first, and I'm going to ask you, Blair Taylor, what is your bag?
What is my bag? Well,
Besides,
nice. I'm a talent agent. I've been doing it for about 17, 18 years. And I represent TV commercial actors and TV hosts.
such as
One
our other guest.
of which is sitting right to my left.
Hold on, you're a little bit shiny.
Oh
there, Blair.
my
I just
God!
wanna help you out
Did
a
you
little
do
bit.
that,
Yeah,
Tom?
well, the
You know-
forehead's a little
And Blair,
shiny.
can you move into your left just like a couple inches toward
Closer to-
Tom?
oh
Closer to
my-
Tom.
Closer to Tom Jourden. Tom Jourden,
Well-
the famous Tom Jourden.
Yes.
And Tom Jourden,
Tom.
what is your bag?
Well, he's my agent. Shouldn't he be able to?
You guys can do
introduce
whatever.
me
You're
as
beep and
my
boop as
bag.
far as I'm concerned. You're a total beep and boop.
I've known this guy for longer than probably most of my clients. We've worked together for how many years?
I think probably 20 years.
We've done a couple
20 years.
jobs together.
We've done.
Oh, that sounds
we've done-
bad.
yeah.
And we travel well together.
You
No, wait,
do.
okay, okay. Let me introduce
Can you
myself
introduce
then, yeah,
yourself,
because I don't
please?
like where this is going. I am an actor, host, producer, director. So I'm one of those hybrids. I've been a corporate America guy long time ago. Gave it up to be an actor. Got into doing a lot of television and film. Fell into hosting. Hosted shows for like the Travel Channel, Amazing Vacation Homes, and now I've hosted about 70 infomercials, all under this
70?
Wow.
gentleman here.
70?
I think so.
Yep.
You must
I
be
think so.
rich.
Maybe in the past. It's gotten a little tougher. And I got into producing and directing about 7 years ago, so I do that now too.
So, Tom, I recognize your voice because I've known you for so long. No, but anyway.
I pulled you up on stage once. Do you remember?
You
When?
did?
Yes,
When?
it was very. How far can you go on this radio broadcast?
We
can you
can
say
go
anything?
really far.
Yeah.
But
Take
my
it to the
mother's
distance.
listening.
Well, no, it was at ERA several years ago.
Yeah.
It was the pitch by the pros, and I was pitching basically a bar that was supposed to help the back. And I pulled you up on stage to see how it helped your back, and somehow it got very sexual. I don't know what
Well,
happened.
it's
What?
Wendi.
Sexual with
Wendi?
Wendi? I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Excuse me, but what's that so hard to believe?
Okay, now I know you can do everything on this show.
You can.
Yeah, okay.
It's internet radio.
Yes,
But
got it.
you know what? This show, actually, we pride ourselves on the fact that we can be nominated for a Daytime Emmy. Because we're original content online, and we can be nominated. We can submit.
We can. We can be, but we won't.
That's why.
See.
It'll be House of Cards and
Are
the
you kidding?
C-Spot.
Are you kidding? I am submitting us. You
Yes.
just have to, we have to find that one show that is really rocking.
Well, here we go.
That's it, and I
Keep
hope
bringing
this
me
is it. Did you bring this?
I brought that for Blair. He gets a little shiny up top.
I get shiny because I get nervous and I start sweating and I got a bald
Blair,
head.
didn't Tom have one of these with him when we were in Las Vegas last year?
What are you talking
Didn't he
about?
have one of these with him?
Yeah,
Don't you remember
tell
that?
everyone the story about that.
Okay.
This is a made-up story.
Okay, so if you're not watching on video, I'm holding a little makeup brush. And Tom carries it with him everywhere he goes.
Okay. This is backfiring on me. This great idea I had is not working.
You brought props. That's not fair.
He brought it to make fun of Blair. Blair, I would stop getting this guy jobs if I were you.
I did about 3 years ago.
Well, God, that's sad but true.
Is that the last time you actually booked?
No.
No, but
I
it's
wouldn't
been
think
too
that
long,
that
though.
would. I wouldn't. Oh.
Yeah.
That's screeching halt.
I think that's a reflection of the business, though.
It is.
know.
I actually have. So here we'll get a little serious. So there's a commercial on air. Not on air anymore. It was on air for like a week, and it totally dumped. But it has Sully in it, right? Anthony Sullivan. You know Anthony Sullivan here
Pitchman.
for
Pitch by the pros.
a bunch of shit.
Pitchman, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So okay, so Sully the pitchman, and he does a lot of OxyClean. So Sully's in this commercial, and when I saw the commercial, the guy showed me the commercial, and it was done by Sean Fay.
Yep.
And I thought, okay, great team. You know, it's got Sully in it, and it's a cool product. It's actually called Magic Mirror.
Okay.
And it's an applique that you put on your mirror, so when you're in the shower and it gets all foggy, that one spot of the mirror stays perfect.
You don't have to go like this with your hand
it's
wiping
like,
it.
Freaking A, it's a genius product, right? It comes from Formula One race car driving, where they put it, they use it on the mask, right, on the helmet, so
Right.
that doesn't fog up. Tanked.
But that product's out there. I've seen products like
Taint.
that you can wipe on a mirror already.
You don't wipe it; you just stick it. You stick it. You just stick it. You stick.
What do you do with it?
You just stick it up. It's an applique. You just stick it up. It's like 2 seconds. You stick it onto your mirror, and that section of the mirror stays clear. So there's no steam. There's no fog. This morning I got out of the shower and I'm wiping it off, right? And I still can't see it because my mirror is so dirty now. Because I used but it just tanked.
Right.
I shocked the shit out of me that it tanked.
So
Really?
you think it would have worked 3 years ago?
I think it would have worked 3 years ago. I know that there's my opinion is that they shouldn't have used sorry Sully, but you know I love you, but it's a somewhat of a beauty product, a vanity product, right? And I'm not sure that
You think so?
Sully in his blue shirt really sells yeah, I think it's borderline a beauty product, yeah, for women. Yeah, what do you think,
I don't
Tom?
think so.
I
You don't
would
think
I
so?
would go that route
Yeah.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Don't you get out of the shower and look at yourself? I got a
But
long
not
mirror
your.
in my
You have
bathroom.
to think. You have to think of a customer. You have to think of
Yeah.
who's your customer.
Well, we all shower.
Yeah.
We all got to look at ourselves.
But
But I know what you're saying, though. The fit may not be perfect.
Well, it
Right.
should have been maybe a female voiceover. You know, did you even need a spokesperson? Probably not. You know,
Right.
it could have all been done without
And
any
it's a
spokesperson.
2 minute, 1 minute.
It's a 2 minute.
But if it tanked,
Well, the
then
media
maybe
was
nothing.
the media was bought incorrectly. That's another thing. They paid too much money for their media. They used a long form media buyer as opposed to a short form specialist, and they paid way too much
How
for
much
their
was
media.
the product?
The offer was only $10 on screen. It really should
Really?
have driven a lot more traffic. Yeah. So, you know, I did a little bit of analysis for free because I kind of went, told you so. You know? Well, I kind of did at the house show. I did. I said, you should hire me to be in between everything
Right.
to make sure that, and those mistakes wouldn't have, they paid the fulfillment for a setup $5,000. That you don't do.
that's
That you don't do.
Yeah, right.
You do not do. You listen to me, people out there. If any fulfillment company wants to set you up and charge you $5,000, put
Just
your
to set up?
put your frickin' shoes on and run as fast as you can the other direction.
Yeah, you don't have a campaign yet.
Right.
No, you don't. It's
Yeah.
like, well, we're gonna let you, you know, do it for 90 days, and then it's like, so frickin' what?
I don't need 90 days.
And
I need a weekend.
I think you're right. It sounds like a total female-driven product to
Yeah.
me. Men would use it, but I think, you know, females are more into the vanity and the mirrors, and guys will just kind of like let whatever happened to the mirror happen sometimes.
Well, you got
know?
a free shave mirror. Like there's a mirror that you can put into the shower, so you can
Right.
shave in the shower. That won't fog up. So actually, at the end of the day, I think it's a product that has, consumer value. I mean,
makes
wouldn't
sense.
you have kind of jumped on a
Yeah,
product
but
like
it's the
that?
type of thing that my wife would buy it for me.
Right.
So that's where I think they may have missed
Right.
the boat.
Yeah, totally.
Right. Okay, I'm really self-conscious today.
Why?
Because you guys, you obviously don't listen to the show very often.
What are we doing wrong?
I'm experimenting. Hold on. I'm experimenting with now. Today my hair is down, but I'm feeling. I'm talking to my camera.
Okay.
I'm feeling like I'm not looking right. Like my hair's
Really? You look
smushed or
great.
something.
No, it looks
Peter?
good.
No, you look great
Tell
today.
her, Peter.
I do.
Yeah, totally.
I
Yeah,
know
I
it's when
love
you-
your whole look
If I
today.
get home, if this is one of those things where I'm in front of the camera and my whole crew is telling me you look great, and then I get in the edit bay and I look like shit.
Well, it would have helped. It would have helped if you wore a bra, though.
I have a padded one on.
There we go. Is it a genie bra?
No, I have a problem, and so I have to wear padded bras. They're making me crazy. Okay.
Are you getting hot
I
talking
am
about
so
Tom
talking
wears
about. You have to understand that Blair and Tom. I don't know if we could ever be serious together.
Well,
can
we have
have
a
a
good
lot.
time every year in Las Vegas. When the meetings are over, we hit the tables. We have a few free drinks. Or these
Do you
two,
have that
these
video?
two
Do
have
you
a
still
few
have
free
that
drinks.
video, or did you get a new phone?
I finally went from the BlackBerry to the iPhone. I think I have
video?
Wow,
I-
that's a jump.
I have pictures of
I have
Blair
no idea
and
what they're
Wendi
talking
on a
about.
well, they're on a pole dancing.
Oh, you know
the
who's
two of
doing
them.
it?
What?
We are.
I should have sent this to Peter.
You
Paul.
should
That
have.
was the picture you should
Because
have.
it would have been
Totally,
funny
I
to
would've loved that.
finally show it.
I think I threw out my back that day. Yeah, we were pole dancing by a pool.
We were pole dancing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you were pole dancing.
I was
and-
on top of you, or you were on top of me.
Something like
whatever
that.
we were doing, but we only did it for a
something.
few seconds. But boy,
That's
it
all
will
Blair
live.
needs.
It was the best 5 seconds of my life.
that's all he needs.
And it will live in infamy. Because Erin Murphy has one
Aaron
too.
Murphy. Was she? Wait, does she have
She's
the
got a
video, or was
video.
she in it with us?
She's got a video.
I think she's got the video. I have the pictures.
Cute Aaron Murphy, Tabitha from Bewitched. Getting,
She's having. She's
all
going to have a
kinds of
show
trouble.
here.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Good for her. I'll be on that too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, don't be.
Invited back so many times. What is
Because
so
I
interesting
because
about it?
he's funny. No, because there's a lot of people out there that want to know how what you do to go to Blair. Why?
And at some point,
Why-
we'll figure that out, and we'll actually talk about that.
No.
I come here and we talk about nothing.
We do. We laugh.
It's like the Seinfeld of radio. We talk about nothing.
That's not true. We do get in a few sentences about the importance of being a host as opposed to a host, what the difference between a host and a pitchman is, which is I would love for you to talk to that subject because there's a very big difference, I would think.
Yes.
And we talk about other things. I don't know what. Who's this person?
Dogs.
Talking about
dogs, Tom was going to bring.
Well, can you put up the picture of my
Yeah, we
very
could put
favorite
up-
son?
What the-
Is that
We
even
can
possible?
definitely do that.
That
Was
was a
that your
segue.
dog?
That's my dog Toby. That is
Toby.
the son I always wanted, and he's just the
Peter
sweetest,
sends me
best.
this picture, or somebody
Isn't he
sends
the
me this
cutest?
Yeah,
picture,
it
and he
was,
goes,
I forwarded it to you.
by
yeah.
the way, here's the picture of Toby, and it's like, who the F is Toby?
Well, all my friends and colleagues know I talk a little too much about Toby. I do have a daughter, Lexi, but Toby's the one that.
Okay, so Toby's
have more
coming up on the
pictures of-
screen right now.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Everybody. Oh.
That
See
is
why?
freaking adorable.
I won him in a raffle.
You won him-
at the shelter.
This is a great story. Tell the story.
Okay.
Should I?
Yeah, this is a great
Yeah,
story.
let's hear it.
I've never wanted a dog in my life. It just all those reasons that people don't want dogs. And my daughter, who at the time was like 8 or 9, and my wife Claudia were working me about maybe getting a dog. So we see this little dog at a street festival that's Burbank Shelter is sponsoring it. There's this little cute dog, and they're all going over to it. And I'm like, oh no, I don't. And they come back and they say, listen, there's a raffle that's gonna happen at the shelter. So many people want this dog this Friday. But we can't go, so would you go for us? And I said, I'm not going. I don't want a dog. Oh, just go. It'll be 100 people. We won't get it. I'm like, but that's how people have babies. You don't go if you're not prepared for the consequences. So I go to the raffle.
Makes sense.
You can have people show up to help you increase your odds. My neighbor, unfortunately, shows up. She's standing beside me, and there's 6 other people there. So my odds are better than I like. And so they give us little.
Unlike when we're at the tables.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So they take your license, they give you a little raffle ticket, and you have a number, and all these people are so excited, I want this dog. And I'm standing there, and they read off the number, and I'm looking at my ticket, and guess whose number it is? my whole life, I got pale, I got sick feeling, and nobody's saying anything, and everybody's looking around. Who won the dog? Who won the dog?
Well, you could have just walked away at that point.
My neighbor is standing beside me, and she looks at me and she says, and this is my neighbor's Debbie, she says, Tom, did they call your number? And I looked at her and I said, are you going to tell Claudia and Lexi they called my number? And she goes, yes.
Aw.
And I said, it's me. And here they bring out this dog, and it's jumping on me, and everything that I thought would happen.
Was it like
happened.
peeing on you? It's so excited.
Those first 2 nights were hell. Pooping in the crate, barking all night.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
after that, he's the best. I love this dog so much.
He was brought into this universe for a reason and into your universe for a reason, and now you love him, and I hope that he lives forever.
I've had him for 5 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope he lives forever, because when he
do
goes,
too.
you're going to be really sad.
And you know what? You can't really have a conversation with Tom without Toby's name
I
coming
have
up.
never heard Tom ever talk about Toby. Sorry.
We talked about him at lunch.
Oh, we did? Maybe I thought.
Real person.
Why do you have a blackout about Tom memories? He brought you on stage.
Yeah,
his dog
what's
Toby.
going on, Wendy?
I have a feeling when he brought me on stage that
You were drunk.
that I was probably wasted on something.
No, you were very funny.
There's a couple
Too
years.
old to get loaded or wasted
You were
or
very
whatever.
funny.
You kidding?
You're
Me?
awesome.
Okay, let's get serious.
You had
Yes.
something that you were hiding from us when we walked in today.
Oh, that's right. We're going to do a pitch off. But we're going to do the pitch off. We're going to have a competition between Tom and myself, and you're going to judge.
Ooh.
Well, Peter
Like
and
the
you are going to
Simon
judge.
Cowell of
We're going to have
Wow, and I'm Randy Jackson.
it's going to
You
be
are.
Yeah.
So I really
Dog.
good dog.
I thought of it in the shower, or else I would have really PR'd the pitch off today.
In the shower.
Peed in the shower. What was that about, Wendy?
With
Are you sharing a little?
your shower mirror.
Peter,
Yes, Wendy.
tell them to leave.
Where's the show going, Wendy?
By the way, this
Where's
is
the-
really good. I don't know what this is.
Thank you.
This-
There you go. That's a way to get
Thanks,
back in
Wendy.
the good graces, Blair.
How about this?
Purity.
This is actually really good.
Purity
This is
organic.
organic.
It is
never
organic.
had it.
They own their own organic fields. And my son Wyatt just started working with them yesterday. So it's Purity. Mine is peach.
That's
peach
really
paradise. That's lemon. Yours is lemon
Iced
iced
lemonade.
tea.
good.
Right?
Very
It's like
good.
And I
Arnold-
hate iced tea. It's like an Arnold Palmer.
It's bullshit because you always get an Arnold Palmer when we go
I
out.
said I hate iced tea. I like
But
Arnold Palmer.
I know that's why I brought
There
it
we
for
go.
you.
It's really
It's
good.
really no. It's good.
I like
It's
it.
good.
And Peter over here
I love all the sugar in it.
has strawberry.
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 Nice. Strawberry lemonade, it
paradise.
looks like.
They're all paradise.
They're actually really good. Where do
They're
you get
good.
these? Because I would actually buy this.
Well, that's what Wyatt's job is to get them into the stores.
Tell me you
But
should get them
John-
into my house.
John knew about them. John
He did?
John said, "Oh, I love the lemonade one or the iced tea lemon one." So
Yeah, they're
anyway,
good.
Purity, and this is all free promotion because I'm gonna like send it to them on Facebook.
No,
See
it's,
what I did?
it's good.
It's
is
ve-
good.
they're very good. Yeah.
Well, we should hit them up to sponsor the show, maybe.
Well, Wyatt, you're not supposed to say that on air. Peter, I'm going to come over there and bat you one. Why'd you do that?
He's cutting to the.
I don't
But
know.
it's true.
Cutting
but
to the
it's
chase.
true.
Come on.
It is true.
It's true. I would love. I'm going to drink them every week. So
Because you
it's
get a
kinda
little
free promo.
parched when you're here in front of a
Yeah.
microphone.
Look, Wyatt has worked for a lot of beverage companies, and so like Jones Soda was the last one. Then there was Zing Tea, and then there was Bai, and there was all of these. But these, some of them I just thought were disgusting, and these are good. The only one for Jones I liked was the root beer. Period.
Well, there
I
we go.
love root
Yeah.
beer.
Okay, so Tom, where's? I
Yes.
love root beer too. Must be a
Yes.
Jewish thing.
I like root beer as well.
I love
just
root beer.
don't-
Doesn't everybody like root beer?
When's the last time you had a black cow?
What's that?
what that is?
A drunk night in high school?
Oh, come on.
No, you know the
See?
ice cream with root beer.
You see, it goes there.
What?
No.
No.
Nothing?
That was bad.
What?
I was talking about ice cream
Inappropriate.
with root beer.
Oh.
And actually, there's a
okay.
big debate I've had. I grew up saying that a black cow was ice cream and root beer, and other people say, oh, no, it's Coke and ice cream, and a brown cow is root beer and ice cream. But
What is
that's a whole
what
nother
is-
story.
what
This is an
Wait a
educational
minute.
show. I'm learning
Wait a minute,
things.
hold on here. There's a question here that Peter wrote down,
Oh.
and his question is, Blair, why does it look like you're standing in front of 1,000 marijuana plants?
And here I'm putting the photo up right now. Yeah, it's like you're in a pot field, Blair, with the photo you sent me.
Yes, because that's exactly where I was. It was right before harvest, about a year ago.
Okay.
And I was just feeling very happy in that moment. I thought I would take a nice picture, and I did, and voila.
And you look very happy.
And
Thank you. And I was probably about 10 pounds heavier at the time, so
Yeah, you look good.
I look good now, don't I?
Yeah,
now
you're
here's
inspirational.
here's another one for Tom.
You see me naked.
Tom, Peter, this is the one of Tom. From the looks of this picture, it looks like you are a modern day James Bond hero.
Yeah, you're like running away with the girl, and there's a car blowing up in the background.
What
We're
was
looking
that
at it
all
now.
about?
Well, I shot a television pilot in Israel about 13 years ago. That was like an Indiana Jones kind of thing, where me and an actress flew over, and it was everything you could ever want to do. We were running through the desert, being chased by helicopters with guns, the Bedouins. This was a situation where the helicopter or the Jeep blew up behind us, and it was just a ball for a month, you know.
And then what happened?
Well, I didn't go on and make a series. It was a pilot that they tried to sell internationally, and it didn't work like most pilots don't. And I have great memories.
That's interesting.
Yeah, cool photos.
Tell them,
James Bond just running from.
tell them about your scene in the clumps.
Why? Why would you?
I think you should recreate that scene.
But you have to
And
do
you
it.
had him on 4 times?
Yeah.
Weren't you in an elevator?
This is
Yes, but
What'd you do in the elevator?
I'm going to use the words they use. I screamed like a girl.
And how did that like?
You want me to reenact this? No,
Oh wait, you can't do that in the microphone, and it'll blow everybody's
I
ears
can't do that.
out.
Just watch clumps.
Tom, what is one of the most difficult things you find about hosting? Like share with us a little bit about
Working with his agent, I'm sure.
What is the most difficult thing that you find? You know, when hosting, let's say hosting an infomercial.
Okay.
Because you did Rich Dad Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Right. Can you give me 5? Give me 5 of the ones that you've done.
Ab Slide, Miracle Blade, Hoover, Bissell, Hooked on Phonics. Is that 5?
Yeah, that's good. So, what is the most?
You were no help.
What's the most difficult thing in
You're on your own.
working in that in the infomercial atmosphere? I mean, it's a little bit different because you are a host and you are also. Would you consider yourself also a pitch man? And what is the difference?
That's a lot of questions all at once. Okay,
Well,
so you want me to start with the most
I
difficult
gotta ask
part?
him. We'll take the next 5 minutes to do that. Then we'll go to a break, and then we'll come back and do.
Okay.
Pitch your ass off.
Well, there's definitely different types of hosts, and every job requires a different type of hosting skill. Sometimes you're the host that is talking to camera, appealing to the consumer. You might be just narrating the gaps and the bridges between things that are going on, kind of like the narrator. And sometimes you're asking for the order, asking for them to pick up the phone and call. Other times you're interviewing people, you're interacting. Maybe they're demoing and you're reacting. I do a lot of that type of everyman
Is that difficult?
type of thing.
When you really could give a shit?
Believe it or not, hopefully it looks easy, but it's much harder than it looks.
Yeah.
And then I think the other type that's more of a pitch man type thing, which applies to women for sure, is demoing and being the person, almost like the old carnival person that was there showing the knives and everything. And then there's a lot of overlap where sometimes you get involved in that, or sometimes it's somebody doing that on their own. And there's a lot of challenges in each thing, and I think it's a real niche that can do it. And sometimes people that are pitchmen are not good hosts, and vice versa. And one example I give of why hosting is harder than it looks is when you see Oscar caliber people like a Tom Cruise or whoever get up on the Oscars and walk up to read a teleprompter. Sometimes it's shocking how bad
they are.
I'm not saying he is, but there are people in general. We've had some faux pas recently, and they've gotten the words in advance. It's not like it's cold, even if it was, and it just shows it's a different skill set. And I think being able to walk out and be relatable and friendly but believable, like one of the first great examples I think is Suzanne Summers, who just transcended what she was doing as a sitcom actress into you believe everything she says.
Yeah, and you still do.
Well, she means
it.
She's amazing how long she's been doing that.
Yeah.
But I think to answer the other question you had about what's the most difficult, one thing that I wish people would do for us hosts is I can't tell you how often I get the product the day before or maybe at the shoot.
Yeah.
And you go in and you're trying to figure it out and look like you know what you're doing and hit your marks and say your lines and read the prompter.
There's a lot to think about.
There's a lot going on, a lot of juggling. And then I have that product at home because I always take it home. And luckily, most of the products I've done, I love. And I go home with it and I live with it. And 2 or 3 weeks later, maybe 2 or 3 days later, I'm like, now I'm really ready to host this show.
Exactly.
I love this thing. It changes everything. So I think if people knew, get the product as far in advance to the host. and they really buy into it, and it's a different experience.
If the host was to even ask for it, because a lot of times there's so much going on in pre-production, you're not even really thinking about it. You're worried about getting you the script.
The script,
right?
Is the same thing with the script.
It's same thing with a script, because
it's going to be on a prompter, but that's not always.
Oh, you're kidding?
Enough.
They say that to you?
Oh, sure. They say don't worry about it, and we can do it if you're good. You can read it cold. But it's different when you live with it for a while.
Well, you can add your own things to it. Like if you live with a product, there's certain things. It's like when I do a show, I always do my testimonials. Always have to have the product, and they have to have it for a certain period of time.
Good producer.
And then I do them first. I always do them first. Why do I do them first? I have them because I'm going to learn from them what the great features and benefits are in their world from this product. And then you shoot your principal photography, right?
Yeah.
So that now everything that the principal photography that you're shooting, you know what your testimonials have said, so you kind of can bring that together better as opposed to just script. Because my scripts are never in the end what I wrote in the beginning.
Right. Another thing I just want to add that a lot of my hosts have to deal with, and I know that he's dealt with, is that they're paired up alongside with someone that may have never been on TV.
That's a great point.
So
the inventor
or the expert, someone who might know about the product, but they get on a set in front of a camera and they have no idea how to be or how to behave.
Well, they turn into a total different person.
And the producers are shocked. They're like, they're so good talking about it. The minute that light goes on.
Yep.
So there's all kind of ways that as a producer and as a host interviewing them that you can make them look better.
Action. Well, you never should say action or cut.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. Or give that to me this way or that way.
There's
really there's really a way to, I'm always nudging the DP is like, just let it roll. Yeah. Or, I'll say, don't worry to a testimonial. I'll say, don't worry, the camera's not rolling right now. And then the DP's thinking, well, yes, it is. It's like, no shit, dude. Just keep it rolling. But the person turns into a completely different person.
Yes.
And it's what I grab. And that's usually what I end up using is when they think that they're not on camera.
Yep.
And here's what's amazing. Sometimes a producer expects an expert to come on and read a prompter without any preparation. Like it's just nothing. I've spent so many shoots teaching the expert that I'm talking to
how to read
in
a
an interview,
prompter,
how to read a prompter, how to not look back and forth, all the basics that just taking the day before and having a rehearsal.
Give me a hint. I want to know because I have my own technique for reading a prompter.
Okay.
But you give me your 1 minute how to read a prompter.
Some people are lucky where their eyes don't dart naturally, and that's always a thing you want to be aware of. And if you have that problem, you have to work on that. But number one, once you commit to the prompter, you're on the prompter.
Right.
So it depends. If you're talking to a person, but there's a prompter there that you're using, you cannot look back and forth. You have to just stay and believe it. You have to be listening while they're talking. If it's that kind of conversation, sometimes it's just a prompter read. You have to tell the prompter operator, I'm the one controlling the speed.
Yeah.
So don't just start running it and I'm going to catch up to you because your heart gets racing and you're trying to catch it before it goes to the top. You need to have a good prompter operator who's following your pace, because I like to ad-lib words here and there just to make it more believable. And you just have to believe what you're saying and make it real. You cannot look like you're reading.
Do you find, first time I did prompter, I just did it off the cuff. I found that I'm looking at the prompter, but if I kind of would naturally turn my head, you're reading the prompter, so the camera's on you and you're reading right into the camera. And you're reading the prompter, and to avoid going like this, if you just kind of turn your head,
move your head a little bit.
Yeah,
just well, that's what you do when you talk.
That's what you do when you talk.
Sometimes you look away.
Yeah.
And you come back.
Yeah.
It's just time and experience.
Oh, yeah.
But again,
it
looks easier than it is. And you have to sometimes go for it. You can't worry about screwing up. You got to go for it. I tell people all the time, you got to dare to suck. Because I can't tell you how many times that someone has made no mistakes and gotten all the way through, but the person that screws up all the time looks better in the finished product because they were so much more real and natural.
Right.
And with shooting a show, you can't. It's not like it's a live. It depends if you're live, but if you're in a show that's being shot and edited, then you can screw up.
We just did this one. I went to Minneapolis to shoot this show, and it's for this guy, John. But anyway, we're building his persona. I've been back now twice because the first time I went back, I thought that we were going to do this kind of more of a serious approach. And then we would have voiceover, and he was the person that created the product, but he's a fourth generation plumber, and and he's kind of like bringing these things, and he's the honest guy and all of that stuff. But then I spent 4 days with him in shooting, and he was just his character was so fun, and he did these things, and he pretended to be Vince, in one of them, and it's like, that's stuff I used. And I went back intentionally to shoot him because when I saw the B-roll of him being himself, I said, that's who I want. So I went back and I shot stuff just 2 weeks ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was totally because it's the stuff that he wasn't, we're rolling,
right?
And that was the.
But he had it in
golden
him.
stuff.
You saw that he had that.
Yeah, because it was really him,
right?
Right. So that's how now we're doing it. It's just really him, and he's so grateful because he's not an actor. He's a fourth generation, really good looking plumber.
Well, and that's the key, is to find the personality in the host or your guests and to let that shine.
Yeah, he was just at Good Morning America. Not Good Morning. What's the one with Kathy Lee and the other gal? He was just there a couple days ago.
Today Show, right?
Is it the Today Show? Yep. And so he's basically, we're establishing him as the, I say the plumber that every woman wants to sleep with and every man wants to be, because basically that's his. Well, yeah, can you imagine a combination of Billy Mays and a really sexy real plumber? Jesus Christ.
No. Are you asking me or him? I don't
Well, I'm just kind of asking imagination.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you should have thrown a third person in that mix because those two.
Well, the energy of Billy.
I know what you're saying.
The energy of Billy, not the looks of Billy,
Right.
but the energy of Billy, right? And then the fact that he's a real plumber. So he's going to have like probably this thing on Good Morning Today Show or whatever, where it's like products that Johnny V endorses, right?
Right.
So.
Hey, I have
That's
a
awesome.
question. Can I ask a question? Is that allowed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously for Blair, but also for you as a producer. What do you think makes a good host? What qualities?
I think what makes a good host is. Blair, can you answer that while I think about that for a second? We're going to have to go to commercial really quick here. Let's go to commercial and we'll think about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, Peter?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea,
Awesome.
Wendi.
Cool.
Direct Avenue is much more than a leading direct response TV media buyer. We specialize in the expert planning, brand building, analysis, and management of short-form and branded DRTV ad campaigns. We manage direct response TV ad campaigns for clients throughout the United States and Canada. As a Direct Avenue client, you'll benefit from big agency relationships and resources, but receive boutique agency service with the flexibility and creativity to plan and manage a TV ad campaign that meets the particular needs of your company. For more information, visit directavenue.com. When you contact us, mention you heard about us on the C-Spot radio show and receive a free analysis of your TV ad campaign.
Neither do I.
And we're back on the C-Spot, going to market with Wendi and Peter. You look great, Wendi.
Where's my brush? Where's my
Yeah,
brush?
sorry, I'm going to lose my job here.
There we go.
We're crazy.
I don't like to remind you to keep me pretty.
So what makes a good host? Right. Thank you, Direct Avenue, for being our sponsors, by the way.
Our sponsor, Direct Avenue.
I think what makes a good host is somebody that shows up on the set and they're prepared, number one. I think someone that doesn't, these are all important to me, that doesn't have an attitude, that doesn't think they know everything, that brings to the set some energy, that they'll just do what the director is really asking them to do, as opposed to I really hate an attitude, and yeah, it would be really great for somebody that knows a product and takes the time to know the product, right? Mm-hmm. As far as a pitch man would go, a pitch man for me is just somebody that can just pick something up, oddly enough, and be able to sell it like this,
right? Because
that's what it takes to be a pitch man, to be able to pick anything up and within seconds just be able to pitch it. So oddly enough, we are going to have a pitch off. Pitch off. Okay,
Pitch off.
So the pitch off, everybody.
And I've heard both of you guys bitching at different
Never.
times.
Oh, Tom, wait.
And I would say that's...
We don't bitch. I don't bitch. I never bitch. You should have seen me one time at HSN, what I did. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus, did I bitch. Walked off set with a live mic saying, now if that fucking producer would just give me the close-up when I wanted it. Oh, boy.
So you weren't your version of the good host.
No. I had 15 people in the green room by the time I got there.
That's why she's a producer and no longer a host.
Hot mic, hot mic. First lesson, make sure your mic's not hot. Okay.
Yeah, so that's I've peed many times, and the whole
me
when
too.
I walk out, the whole crew is doing that. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yep.
Good prostate there. Yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna have a pitch off, and the pitch off, everybody watching. Oh, Tom, did you want to say hello to somebody?
Oh, can I? Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my bro down in Florida, Johnny Grossman. How you doing, buddy? Love you. I know he's watching.
Happy Jewish holiday.
Out to my sister Kristen, who's also in Florida.
What part?
Sarasota.
Peter,
he's
is
in
it a
Fort
Jewish
Lauderdale.
holiday? Is it a Jewish holiday?
Well, we
today?
just got done with Shavuot yesterday.
Oh, so it was
With
a
what?
Jewish holiday, Shavuot. Who knows? Ask Paul Greenberg.
Isn't that where you elect someone?
Ask Paul Greenberg.
Shavuot. Ask Paul.
Okay,
should
so
elect
we're going to do a pitch off.
Shavuot. I Shavuoted.
Wow.
Now you guys know why I love these guys so much. All right.
What do you got? What's in your
Okay.
hand?
Wait.
So
Let me
here.
establish something. This is a product that you already know, that you're aware of, and you're going to pitch off against me. I have no idea what it is.
You'll get a handicap.
I've
Tom.
never pitched them. I'm gonna give you. No, actually, that might be this one back here.
Okay, I don't want to know about it.
What's the first one? I'm excited to see
Okay, so
this.
here I have you have a choice.
Uh-oh.
This is Reno Role. Hopefully, he'll be on the show one day. This is Reno's. This is called Turtle Dew.
Turtle Dew?
Turtle
no,
Dew.
the turtle. It's called the turtle. Okay.
Turtle.
And what you do with this is here. You can
Is
take
that a
you can take a
crappy
moment. You can take a moment
Let me
to
put
see
my
what it
glasses
says.
on so I can read this.
Okay. All right.
What's
well,
the?
you can read the back.
What's
Okay.
it say? What do the directions
So
say?
it captures turds, or
Use the turtle to.
He's
Should I
gonna
read
pitch
this?
it.
Yes, I
he'll
wanna hear
he'll
this.
tell everybody what it is.
Use the turtle. So you're.
not fair.
There's pictures
That's
of
not
a guy
fair.
sitting. Huh? What?
This is a pitch off. You can't do that. You get to learn and then you pitch
Oh,
it.
okay. I
But
thought
then
you wanted me to tell what
the
it
viewers
was.
could hear what the directions
Okay,
were.
then give me a minute to read this.
Okay, he's getting a minute. The other one you can choose. Oh wait, that's the one you're gonna do.
That's a good one.
Okay, then I'm gonna do pick a hand, right or left, and
That-
that's the one I'll do.
When you do that, your boobs stick out a lot.
That's
I'll
why
take-
I'm doing it.
I'm still thinking. I'll take the right hand.
The right hand.
Yeah.
Darn it,
Left
because
hand.
this is a vibrating. This is the left hand, and this is a vibrating finger.
I heard.
I know. It's
I heard
pretty
it.
bad.
I hear it.
Pretty bad. Is it this one then?
Yep.
My right hand. Okay.
Yep, that one.
I just got this one the other day, so I'm not real familiar with it. Okay, I'll go first.
But what's the name of your? What's the name of your product?
You all are very distracting.
The name of my product is you picked it. It's called the Cupcake Cuties.
Cupcake Cuties. That sounds.
It's called the Cupcake Cuties.
I'm thinking whatever you do to make that is going to result in the use of this product.
right?
Right?
You just stole my.
So this I just grabbed because I thought it was fun.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it's a vibrating massager thing.
Well,
This.
Okay, so I'm going first, or you want to go first?
no, go ahead.
Okay, so we have like 1 minute. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever wanted to serve cupcakes at your birthday party? Well, I have to tell you, if you have kids at home or if you're just having a party, then there's the new Cupcake Cuties. And what Cupcake Cuties are is it comes with just this little wrapper that you put around the bottom of the cupcake, and it gives you all of the little. It's kind of like a artsy crafty thing, so you can have like a cupcake cutie party. So look, can you see? You get all the decorations in order
What
to
is
make
it?
your cupcake look like a popcorn thing, or you can make it look like a hamburger, or you can make it look like a martini. It's a little kit in order to do self-decorations for cupcakes at home. If you've ever bored when you're making cupcakes, then all you need to do is buy Cupcake Cuties.
She worked on that for hours.
Wait a minute.
I
But
can
is that
tell.
like,
you're really good.
Wait, but I still don't know what that is. Is that frosting?
No, it's a kit. It's a
But what does it
craft
decorate?
kit.
The actual.
Cupcake. No, you have to make your cupcakes.
You make the cupcakes because I see it says popcorn around the edge.
Yeah, so this is just one. There's like 12 different ones where you actually can make your cupcake look like a martini, make your cupcake look like a hamburger, make your cupcake look like a baseball. So it dresses up your cupcake so that it gives you like the things to dress up a cupcake for a theme party.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peter, what do you think about that pitch?
Oh,
Well, let's hear Tom's first. But, I mean, it's probably not a good sign that you had no idea what the product was when she was done.
I'm still confused.
well, it's probably not.
He's trying to help me out, I think, because
Excuse
he's
me.
seen my
Excuse me.
product.
It's
I'm sure it's
ahead.
great.
um
My turn.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
I
Tom?
actually think it's cute.
Well, after you have enjoyed your cupcakes, sometimes you have to do something to feel better. Now, have you ever been on the toilet or the throne, as some people call it, and you're having trouble getting done what you need to get done? Well, sometimes when I'm sitting there, or I know Blair's told me when he's sitting there, he might massage a little bit to see if he can just help get things going a little bit better.
I don't think that's his belly.
You know what? People are interrupting
not
my
what I'm
pitch.
massaging.
I'm taking my minute plus that. What if you had a product that's so simple that you could just apply it while you're sitting? You reach over and you grab it and you apply it to the part of your abdomen that needs a little bit of massage, and you just push on it gently and you lean forward, almost like a turtle. You lean over like you're a turtle, just helping yourself feel better. And I'm really doing this on camera, aren't I? That's pathetic.
And it's coming out.
And
Wait, what's coming out?
The turtle.
Step
There's
one.
a turtle head popping out.
Okay, go ahead.
Step one in any type of good activity is a massage. So you're massaging the colon there. And then all of a sudden you feel, the evacuation has just occurred. And that's step two, because the turtle has just helped me feel so much better getting rid of those cupcakes. And thank you for the sound effects.
And what about a wipe? Can I see
You
that?
pull that on
Yeah,
the
you
side.
can
So
see
here,
it.
yeah,
See
here
this
it is
thing?
right there. It's very simple, but I understand the logic, and I think it's a perfect bonus or upsell to a product that maybe
actually
you
it's
have.
not.
Wendy.
We've talked.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Really, you
May
think
I?
so? I don't think so.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm just saying, if something could go with it, this would be the
Who
product.
wins? Who wins? Shut up,
Well,
Blair.
they
Peter,
interrupted me way too
My
often.
client always wins.
I do
Blair's-
have to give it to Tom.
Blair's using it now.
And plus, just because Tom's voice is such a great voice, you just want to listen
He's my
to
guest.
Thank
I
you.
did
Yeah.
it. I did it intentionally so he
And
could
Wendy,
win.
you pitched really
You-
fast.
you
It
were-
was hard.
I had
like,
a minute. Tom took 4.
yeah, but
No,
you
I
farted
didn't.
all the way through his.
4. I took
Did
1.
I take 4? Okay.
You know what? I think.
I'm hyper.
Here's what I think.
Active.
I think that your product will benefit one segment of the population, and Tom's will benefit another. So let's call it even.
Plus,
so that
there's
I
a lot
save
of-
face.
I think Tom
Thank
did
you.
a better job.
No, there's
I
a lot
think
of other
Tom did a
uses
much
for
better
this
job
too.
than I did.
I mean, this would be. When you first pulled it out, I thought it was
Yeah.
just
I
a
thought
it was a
back
bad thing.
support.
Here's what. Okay,
That's what I
as a
So the
product
winner of
person,
the first annual C-Spot pitch-off is Tom
Tom.
Jourden.
Wow, on my resume.
Here's what I told Reno about this. And by the way, if you want one of these turtle doos or whatever they're called, turtles, you can get it. I think at turtle TURDLE.com. I
Like
think.
turd.
Like turd. Yeah. How
I think,
cute.
I think we've made that clear.
Here's a problem I saw. I said, okay, Reno, well, I put it down in the bathroom, and now what do I do with it? Where do I put it in the bathroom, right? So that was my first
Without
thought
getting
was,
feces
how
on
do I
it.
where do I put it in my
Yeah,
bathroom?
that's a great point.
Wouldn't it be
Where
just
do I
on
put it?
the tank behind you, possibly?
Yeah, but who wants
It's
to,
ugly.
Well,
it's
I know.
kind of like,
If you have a real problem, you don't care.
right,
You need
but
the help.
the argument, Blair, was that you don't elevate your feet. All you need is your turtle.
So that's why it would.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
it's,
so-
it's a conflicting product.
But then
conflicting
couldn't the
product.
turtle
Yeah.
upsell like a turtle holder?
like a turtle shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
I like your product much
Your
better.
product,
Wendy.
by the way.
Cupcakes. Oh, my
No, no,
Easy
no.
Go Pro?
Your real product.
Okay, so Easy Go Pro, I find out yesterday that, it's now, it's supposed to be on the water. Well, no, it's kind of stuck in China on customs.
Never heard that before.
Jesus criminy. Right?
Yeah.
9 week delivery. Use us. 9 weeks delivery from mold, whatever.
Yeah.
Our mold is beautiful. Our product is beautiful,
Yep.
as you know, Blair.
Yep.
Blair has one.
Are you using yours?
I use it every time.
Do you
I
like
don't
it,
know.
Blair? Can you talk about
I
how
love
much
it.
you like it?
You know what? Because before you gave me the other one, the other competing
Right.
product.
Mm-hmm.
This one is smaller. It just looks aesthetically more attractive,
Thank you.
and it raises my feet up just a
Little
little
bit more.
and I get
Yeah.
a really, really good out of it.
Yeah.
And you know, everyone who uses it loves it.
At your house?
Yeah,
Well, who come
I just
over?
have tons of friends coming over.
Do you
just to-
share that product with other people?
Yeah,
Is that
No,
okay?
it's around the toilet.
Okay.
It's good.
It's not like it's a personal thing that they need to have their.
No, but I will tell you when my cleaning lady comes over, I put it in the shower because I don't want her to think, what is this thing wrapped around the toilet?
Well, we have one at the Edit Bay. They have one. It's like Will, the
They're
sound
great.
guy, just fell in love with it, so he put it in his bathroom because that's the bathroom everybody uses.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not personal. It's like, get your bits off my EasyGo Pro.
Yeah, well-
And
bitch.
that's such a good
That.
point about yours over the turtle, because other people might not want to use the turtle. Like, oh, it's been touching.
Yeah,
his
because some people
colon.
poop naked. You don't want to
Right.
rub
Yeah.
that on
Oh,
your gut.
Hairy bellies, you know. Hey, can I say one thing? So, because I'll be mad if
Jesus,
this hour
no,
ends.
Tom,
Just one thing. I just want to say that this will sound like it's.
What a great agent Blair
but
is.
I mean it. I mean,
know.
Blair has
agree.
been my friend for over 20 years, and agent first, and I guess then friend. And it's so great to have somebody representing you that when you go into a situation with a lot of business people, like at these conferences or wherever, you know that everybody loves them. And that everybody,
thank you.
though, also says he's tough and he works hard for his people and he does the very best for them. But it's just, it's really, you know, I would never leave him. It's just, it's so great to be able to work with somebody like him.
I have your drop letter in my back pocket.
Of course.
Well, my job is easy when I have good clients. You know, I mean, and you know that. I mean, I love you
You
to
do
death.
work
We have
hard.
a lot of fun, and
We do have fun.
We
But
have
he
a
almost let me
really-
die on a mountain once, unfortunately. We were skiing
mountain?
together.
Oh, yeah.
And he made me go to the Black Hill or whatever it's
Black
called.
Diamonds.
Black Diamond. And I'm not a
it was
skier.
not a black diamond. It was
Yes.
very-
No.
He fell, and all he did was say, "Natasha Richardson, Natasha Richardson."
I fell
Get me
so
out.
hard and hit my head, and I could see him 30 yards ahead, but I could not stand up. And the first thing I did was grab my cell phone, and I Googled if Natasha Richardson had a helmet on, because I did, and I knew what had happened to her.
Yeah.
So I was hoping at least that her said she didn't have a helmet so that I knew I'd live, because I had a helmet.
And by the way,
I was
You're laying on the and you pull your cell phone out and you
Yes.
Google Natasha
Yes, I
Richardson.
swear to
on the
God.
mountain, on the top. Like
I was a little. I did have a
skis
concussion.
everywhere.
You know, I got hit bad.
You know, Blair, I don't think that was very nice to do because I've had my ex-husband do that to me, and it wasn't funny.
He was
It wasn't
no.
frickin' funny.
He was good. He did a really good job. And here's the most awesome thing is Tom's a little nervous, and Lexi was how old at the time? She was this big.
Oh, and she's zipping down
probably
the.
nine.
She's up on her own runs and going up on her
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
She was.
That's what I hate
she was
about
having a-
kids.
Well,
she's having a ball.
Yeah.
I have to say that I love Blair for all the same reasons, other than he refused to be my agent.
Really?
Yeah, I'm too old. He told me, flat out, sat there and said, "What, are you crazy? You are so freaking
No, he
old,
did
Wendy."
not. Now, do you want to do more on camera stuff?
No.
Oh.
She
You
doesn't.
just
She's
want him to be
messing
your
with
agent
you.
so you can say it.
No, I can. If I want to be on camera, here I am.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
You know, I can do that anytime I want. Actually, my EasyGo Pro commercial, I am in it. Right?
And you're excellent. I saw it.
Oh,
are.
thank you.
Yeah,
you
you're
were
great.
excellent. The only thing I would say about him is on the
I'm
last
still
night
here.
of the last night of Vegas, when everything's over and he has a few free drinks, he can get a little.
What's the word?
Come on, Tom.
It's not mean.
You're just jealous.
It's just no. But with the workers, he can get not aggressive, but
Oh.
a little over. The line moves a little
Wait
over
a minute.
the line.
Okay, I'll give you that,
I
but
know.
I will also tell you that I never sat at the tables until this guy demanded that I start learning how to play blackjack.
Yeah.
So it's all your fault.
It's
Yeah, but
ugly.
we have more fun. We don't blackjack. We never win. We never win
Rarely.
at blackjack.
Rarely.
Right.
Sometimes we'll win at roulette.
Were you there when I won at roulette finally this past? I don't know. Yeah,
Well, I
you were
was there.
Yeah. You weren't winning.
Physically, I was there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think
Mentally.
Blair and
Yeah.
I were mentally
Right.
anywhere.
Probably
You guys were gone. I was the only one not drinking.
Do you remember the English family or the Irish family?
Oh, the wedding.
Oh.
The wedding.
Oh,
Again, sometimes he's like that dad that can embarrass you,
Blair puts his head on the woman's boobs.
And he
Remember?
commented on them.
She was like the mother of the
constantly.
bride or the mother of the groom.
You were admiring her. He can get away with it for an obvious
And they were
reason.
dressed in their proverbial like powder blue tuxedos. And then we said he came all the way from Ireland to get married in Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like boom.
Doesn't always make
Yeah,
sense.
and then Blair takes his face and puts it right into the mom's
Hey,
boobs.
What happens in Vegas
doesn't stay, obviously.
And
Stays
on
in
that
Vegas.
funny story, we have a minute left.
Oh, we do?
1 minute.
Oh.
What can we do to make this an Emmy-nominated show with just a minute left? What is not?
Both Blair and I started
I think
to
you
strip.
just did it, Tom. That was the key, right
We
there.
can beg.
Well, we had the little tearjerker moment, Tom saying what a great man and
was it?
agent Blair was.
Oh, good.
The tears were from laughter.
Well, this has been
That's
fun.
very
It's
nice.
already over?
Yeah,
That's it?
yeah, it's over.
Doesn't
So
that
really,
suck?
really
Can I get my
quick-
website address?
Yeah, let's
That's
get the
what we want you
information.
to do, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
well, it's-
sorry, we didn't talk about anything, really.
Yeah, really. Well,
So how do people reach you, Tom?
www.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay,
Do you
stop.
still say that?
Stop.
No.
See, I'm out of the digital world.
If you're going to say it, say
Dub.
thank you.
Really? That's what you say now?
Or
See,
just
my
TomJordan.com.
13-year-old is my tech advisor. Yeah, TomJordan.com, but it is spelled funny. It's Jourden.
Oh, it is, Ian?
Yeah, people
Oh,
get it
it's
wrong.
been spelled wrong this whole show.
Wait, is the name right there and it's spelled wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope.
I'm going to throw a
Well,
fit now.
actually, we
Are
are.
you serious? Man, are you crazy? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, I'm coming. No,
Tom.
we love you.
Do the show yourself.
And on that, thank
We
you for
will-
watching.
We
Thanks.
will be seeing you next Thursday on the C Spot going to market with Wendi
and Peter. And Peter,
That's
Peter,
funny.
thanks for being here.
Jourden, please.
I never knew, Tom, I actually never knew that. But anyway, we are out of here for today, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, see the show on
But she
YouTube.
spelled Tom, Thom.
Thom. Great.
She thought your name was Thom.
Great. He needs a fluffer.
You got to dance.
Oh, is there music now?